Have you ever pondered the enormous responsibilities placed on the shoulders of the shepherds of Israel? It's a tale as old as time, yet it provides us with profound insights into the nature of leadership, responsibility, and divine judgment. Our narrative begins with a stern message from the Lord God addressed to the shepherds of Israel. It's a rebuke, a reprimand for their selfishness and lack of care for the flock entrusted to them. The Lord accuses them of feeding only themselves, of neglecting the sheep, leaving them vulnerable to wild animals. The shepherds are blamed for the scattering and destruction of the sheep, the very ones they were supposed to protect. They are accused of being self-serving, of slaughtering the sheep for their own benefit rather than tending to the flock's needs. It's a grave indictment, and the Lord God declares his intention to intervene. The Lord vows to demand his sheep back from the neglectful shepherds, to remove them from their positions, and to save his flock from their harmful ways. He questions why they didn't feed the flock, why they indulged themselves with the fat sheep and their wool, but neglected the weak, the sick, and the lost. The Lord God's judgment is harsh but just. He accuses the shepherds of cruelty and severity, of leading the sheep astray, leading to their scattering across the mountains and hills, becoming prey for wild animals. They are blamed for not searching for the lost sheep, for their lack of compassion and responsibility. A turning point arrives when the Lord God declares his plan to restore order. He promises to search for the lost sheep, to bring back the scattered ones, to heal the hurt, and to strengthen the weak. The fat and powerful shepherds, however, face destruction, a fitting punishment for their greed and neglect. The Lord God then turns his attention to the flock, promising to judge between one sheep and another, between the male sheep and the male goats. He condemns the sheep that crush the grass others want to eat, that stir the water others want to drink. He promises to save his flock from the wild animals and to place one shepherd over them, his servant David, who will feed them and be their shepherd. This narrative, rich and profound, offers us a glimpse into the divine perspective on leadership and responsibility. The shepherds of Israel, entrusted with the care of the Lord's flock, failed in their duties and faced the consequences of their actions. The Lord God, however, in his mercy, promised to restore order, to protect his flock, and to establish a shepherd who would truly care for his sheep. This is a timeless reminder of the importance of responsibility, of the consequences of neglect, and of the divine promise of restoration and justice. It's a narrative that resonates across the millennia, echoing in our own times, inviting us to reflect, to learn, and to apply these lessons in our own lives.